Travelbees. In today's video, today is a cooking day for me. Sunday, usually it's a cooking day where I'm meal prepping the next 3 days of the week. Hopefully 4, but we all know that's not the case. And usually I'm planning a menu. I am doing something like ants in the tree. You will see the intro here. I also do sweet and sour crispy chicken that will be served in bao buns, the fluffy steamed buns, and some meatballs stuffed with hard-boiled eggs inside. You have that video. I will link it below, or somehow, I don't know how, I will see, but I already posted that recipe. It's a short recipe. In 2 minutes you will see it. I think less than 2 minutes. Meanwhile, I did some preps for the foods that you already know. I did the dough for the bao buns, but this time I did it in a different way to see if they will be more fluffier and not so dense. Because if you see the video, I will link it below, that too. If you saw the bao buns recipe with the steam buns, mine were too dense. They were very good but very dense. So this time I have a pizza dough recipe and I will try with that. What can be wrong? And I will let this actually, now it's lunchtime, I think. I will let it rise until tonight. We'll let it up in the heat, because usually up on top of the shelves is where the heat is going, is rising. Heat is always rising from down to up. I will let it there and I will do my stuff, and when I'm leaving I will pop it in the fridge and it will continue rising anyway. So it's a win-win situation. So I did this, the meatballs with hard-boiled eggs, stuffed with hard-boiled eggs, are already in the oven cooking. They are on a bed of potatoes and a few carrots. For the carrots are more for sweetness. We don't use sugar in our dishes except for bread. In bread, when you cook dough, when you want your dough to rise, you put a little bit of sugar, like a teaspoon of sugar, so that the yeast that is helping it rise, it will feed with the sugar. Otherwise, the dough is not rising. This is what I've learned so far. So let me show you what I have in the oven. I'm cooking the ants in the tree now, the onion with the carrots. And I will start also with the chicken, but I will do the sweet and sour chicken, crispy chicken, a little bit more healthier, let's say, because you have to fry it twice, so that's not healthy for anyone, so much fry. So I will pop it, I will wash the chicken, pop it in the air fryer, and then I will fry it once. Let's do like that and see what is happening. But now let me show you what I have. The version that is here in my country, they call it ants in the tree because everything is small, you know, like ants. So you can make it with beef or chicken. I have a small chopped chicken breast here, and it calls for a large onion, some carrots, corn, salt, pepper, chili flakes if you want. I have here my salt and my pepper, chili flakes if you want, garlic, cloves of garlic. I prefer the fresh ones. I have these and I use it at some things when I want the taste just to be subtle. But in this case I want the fresh thing. I have it there. I will peel it and mince it. I have here my trusty Amita, which makes my days better. It reminds me of Greece and all my happiness in one bottle. Hashtag non-spons. you need some sesame seed oil, but you need the one that is already roasted sesame seed oil. I like sweet soy sauce, but the thick one, so we will use that. I will let the bottle this way so everything will go down. I have the substitute of soy sauce, but the liquid salty one, so that's a bummer. In case I don't have enough of that. And I have some oyster sauce here. I like additionally for the texture to put wooden ears, they call it. It's a type of mushroom like this. So I will start with that. I'm already boiling the water for that. I will put in just a small amount, this much, if you see, goes a long way, because you have to let it in hot water to hydrate and then chop them out, put them on top of everything and boil the noodles, and then you mix the sauces and it's all done, just like this. So I will take you along with me step by step, and I hope you enjoy this recipe, and if we have time we can do another one, a better one. So in a small bowl like this, I will put a handful. Hello, honey bunny. Maybe so. A handful and a half, and I will put my hot water on it. This way it cleans them also. And then I will put something on top so they can hydrate better. I will put this. And that's it for now. In a pan, I'm putting my roasted sesame seed oil, just a little bit, because this thing is strong in taste, and I will combine it with a little bit of olive oil. If you don't have sesame seed oil, it's not a problem, it's not a bummer, just that you will not have the same roasted, toasted flavor. Oops, that was not sesame oil, it was fish sauce, and the smell of it in the pan, I had to wash everything out. Mistakes were made, of course, but yeah, let's start again. Oh my god, fish sauce in a hot pan smells like dirty socks. But second attempt is luckier. This is pure sesame oil, so this really is the real deal. And we will try it once again. This time let's hope it would be with luck. So I think this is enough oil. Never ever, caution, never ever use fish sauce in a hot pan without anything else, because you'll die. Putting in my onion first, but I will put them everything because I have just one hand and that's life. They will not mind, they will cook better. Anyway, the carrot is cooking a little bit harder than the onion, so I think that will be good. So far, this is going well here. I'm looking for the onion to be translucent, so that I can add the rest of my ingredients, like the corn, garlic, and things like that. Here in the oven, we have the meatballs with the potatoes. I will add now the corn with the juices, so it doesn't have that much juice, but it will help keep the onion and carrot moist and not crunchy. Now I'm adding the chopped chicken, and for mixing it I need to hold the pan, otherwise everything will fall on my feet. Okay guys, multitasking. The chicken is cooked. Almost. I am notorious of overcooking chicken just to not be, you know. Put a pan on the stove, and I will add just a small splash of sesame seed oil in it, just to coat it. And I will infuse the wooden ear mushroom with some sesame seed oil and some garlic. Let them just heat a little bit, take them out, put some water here. Be careful because they do pop. This is the garlic, and then you have to believe me because I am in a attack hill. I added just a splash of soy sauce, just to have a small coat of something. Now we're adding the garlic. Adding the sweet soy sauce, the oyster sauce, just a splash of this kind of soy sauce. Is salty, and I didn't put salt at all here because I remember that soy sauce is very salty. I will also add a slurry of 1 teaspoon of cornstarch in 1 teaspoon of water, and pop it in so everything will thicken out better. And this is it. So now that everything is already done and bubbling and sizzling and everything good, pour everything here, mix everything together. I will put a wooden ear mushroom also, mix everything, and this is done. You can garnish with sesame seed. Now I'm washing my chicken cubes, then I will dry them a little bit. Okay guys, I hate wasting so much paper, but I have to dry the chicken somehow, so this is the way you can do it. So I will just tap them a little bit like this, and in a bowl, plastic bowl like this, I will put 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, like this, a little bit of garlic powder, like this, a pinch of salt, like this, a dash of sweet paprika, this one. It's not hot, not anything, and you mix it all in. I will use my fingers because I just washed them. And you put the chicken like this, plop it all in. I don't have a lid, but I will... Oh! Okay, not a good idea, but I don't have any other way. Batch number 2, same story. What you heard earlier is actually my air fryer. I made it a little bit warm, so I can use it with the chicken. Now we're doing the sweet and sour crispy chicken. I already did it in my air fryer once, but you have to fry the chicken twice. After frying this part, the second coat is actually frying. So after frying, I will do the sauce, which is easy. You will see it. This is my second batch of frying. I don't like to fry it that much. I will put the soy sauce to deglaze the pan of all the goodness that is happening here. Okay, now we are adding the oyster sauce. That's about it. Just a dash of sriracha. I always do this. A little bit of teriyaki, like this, and secret ingredient, sweet and spicy sauce, sweet chili sauce. This is actually what ties everything together. Garlic. Actually, this is the part. You have to let the garlic cook. After the garlic is cooked with all the sauces, this is done. This is how it came out. I forgot to fry to do a little bit the pepper, but I will do it later, and I will show you the final result in a bao bun.